Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Con TDK. It's just so real. I'm in the middle of this firefight. Enough of that. In this week's Good or Garbage, there's quite a lot going on as usual, but I'm actually happy that they have so much material for us to kind of look at and see if it works for us, and give stuff to the newer agents and the middle of the road agents, and they actually have a few things for the advanced agents. Look at all them bullets, boy. I just keep shooting. Love LMGs, man. LMGs are good at 1.4. Don't let them fool you. Alright, so anyway, in this week's Good or Garbage, there's pretty much the best of whatever it is that's going on. I cut out all of the garbage pretty much. So everything you're going to see will be either an honorable mention or it'll be something that possibly could be worth buying. So I hope that this video works out for you guys. It's something that you wanted to see. Let me know in the comment section. So why don't we just get started? Let's go. Alright, now let's look at some of these special blueprints that are going out this week. These are the things that we have no control over, and they are not subject to personal preference. The military AK-47M blueprint is available. The converted SMG-9 is available. The stamina mask, if you need one of those, that's available. The electronic gloves, if you need that, it's available. The loud vent brake. Now usually this increases threat. So if you're trying to run some kind of tanky build or you just want to gain threat, and this is the way to go. And the angled grip for stability is available. I'll probably be picking one of these up. We also have the firearms gear mod. So if you need one of these, this is probably a good place to get them and a good time. This is a level 33. I'll probably pick one of those up, and we have stamina to go with it. I'll probably pick up one of those. So I got a lot of stuff to buy this week for the gear mods. Now these are pretty much all of the blueprints that are available for this week. So if you're just looking for blueprints, these are them, and that's all you need to know. Now if you want to get into what is good and what is garbage for this week, we're going to start it off by giving out some of the good stuffs, and for each vendor that I visit, I'm going to give maybe an honorable mention if there is one, and I'm going to tell you what is good if there is something. If there's nothing good, nothing worth talking about, not even an honorable mention, we're just going to skip it to kind of keep the length of this video down. So let's go around the base and see what stuff is good, what's garbage, what's honorable mention, and let's just keep that moving and take it from there. Alright, so let's go around the base and see what's going on. Alright, so as you come into the base, the first honorable mention could be, depending on your build, this double-barreled sawed-off shotgun. Now if you need some kind of sawed-off, I believe this is a sidearm. This has talented, it also has brutal and unforgiving. Depending on if you like this kind of thing, it might be good for you. If not, just an honorable mention, nothing really super amazing worth getting. Let's see what else is going on.
Hey, maybe I'll see you again.
Another honorable mention would be the Dark Zone vendor is selling a prototype performance mod blueprint that gives you 4.5 pulse duration. If you are running pulse, this could be good for you. The next set of I guess honorable mentions that are available would be this custom PF45. It has deadly in the slot, I guess. So if you need this kind of thing for your pistol, then if you use a pistol, this may be good for you. Another honorable mention would be the AUG. It has dominant, deadly, and ferocious. This is good for PvE content. The next honorable mention in this list would be the tactical SASG-12. It has 285.5 stagger, plus it also has brutal, dominant, and competent. This is not a bad roll. Dominant is a little bit questionable, but by far the best thing that is being sold this week is the black market RPK-74E. This has 15% damage to enemies out of cover. It also has competent, it also has brutal, and it also has deadly. So if you need a pretty decent LMG, this could be good for you. In Camp Hudson, they actually have an honorable mention of this custom L86A2. This has 20% damage to enemies out of target. It also comes with ferocious, brutal, and self-preserved. So this could keep you alive, do a bit of damage, and depending on if you can hit ferocious, it may be good for PvE. Alright, another honorable mention would be in the meat locker. Now out here in the meat locker, you have a custom M870 shotgun that has 298% stagger, plus it comes with brutal, predatory to give you some extra health to keep you in the fight, and it also comes with adept. Using skill gives you even more critical hit chance. So this could be a nice little monster to help you run around, stay alive, and kill stuff. Another little honorable mention, if you're using maybe a bolt action sniper, could be the high velocity magazine that gives you 6.5% critical hit chance, a faster reload speed 4.5, and a faster rate of fire 5.3. Again, this would probably be for someone who's using a bolt action sniper to keep them shooting faster and reloading faster, and maybe getting a bit of that critical hit chance, but that's totally up to you. You may want something with more magazine size. Alright, in the grindhouse there is a nice little attachment that you guys can take a look at if you're running an SMG, or if you need anything that has some issues with the optimal range. This sight might be decent for you. It's got headshot damage at 5.5, optimal range 4.5, and 4% critical hit damage. Now this could go for any weapon basically. If you need some more damage, some more critical hit damage, headshot damage, and also that optimal range to help you out. Now while we're here, we might as well take a little look at the enhanced AUG. This has 38% critical hit damage. It comes with destructive, unforgiving, and meticulous. Meticulous I don't really see for SMGs, but it could work out depending on your playstyle. If you like to be in the face of the opponent and really getting in there and getting in the mix, this could be good for you. Having that destructive to melt the armor, unforgiving to give you more damage as your health goes down, and meticulous stops you from having to reload. This actually isn't that bad when you think about it, and couple that with the sight that's being sold, this could be a nice little combo. So a little recommendation, pick it up if you like it. Okay, now in the crypt, if that last SMG sight combo didn't float your boat, I got something even better for you. Now this is a definite recommendation and not really a second fiddle. Here we go. You have the SMG with, this is another tactical AUG with 38% critical hit damage. It comes with skilled. Now keep in mind that skilled gives you headshot kills with this weapon, increase your signature by 5%. So that means the more of those trash mobs that you kill, the faster and easier you can get your super back up. It also comes with accurate to help keep the grouping on your bullets a lot tighter, and it comes with brutal, giving you more headshot damage to kill the enemies. Plus when you couple that with skilled, it will get your super back even faster. Now if you could magically somehow get the electronics and the firearms rolled together, oh man, you're in business. Now moving down to the sight, we have a sight with even more stability, 12.5 stability, 3% critical hit chance, and 4% critical hit damage. Couple these together and you are really rocking with something special. So this is definitely a recommendation. It is not garbage, but the trick is you have to get skilled to proc for you. If you cannot get skilled, it is definitely not even worth your time. But skilled is a great talent to have in the third slot if you ever have one. But unfortunately for this vendor, it is in the first. But for some of you, you can get it, and if it works out for your build, more power to you. Alright, so now let's move on to the Dark Zone vendors and see if there's anything good being sold this week. Alright, for the checkpoint vendors in the DZ6 area, West 53rd Street, we have a nice little suppressor for the larger caliber weapons. This has 15% critical hit damage, 5.5 headshot damage, and 3% critical hit chance. Plus, it also has 45% reduced threat. So if you're a sniper that likes to stay in the back and stay off of the map from the enemy, this is great for you. Alright, so for the DZ5 East 46th Street vendor, there's another sight that's being sold, and this sight is 5.5 headshot damage, 4.5 optimal range, and 2.5 critical hit chance. They're selling lots of sights this week, and most of them are pretty good, so you may want to check them out. Okay, so in DZ2's checkpoint at West 39th Street, the vendor here has a pretty interesting custom L86A2 light machine gun. It has 16% damage to enemies out of target, but here's the thing, it comes with ferocious, which gives you damage to elites is increased by 10%. It also gives you destructive. Armor destruction is at 15%, plus it gives you determined in the free slot. Killing targets reduces skill cooldowns by 7.5%. So if you can get all of these together, this would be really good for keeping your skills going and helping you to shred through some of those named enemies and yellow bar enemies. If you're having trouble with those types of enemies, this could be a nice little option for you, as keeping your skills high plus getting through that armor plus doing more damage to named enemies is a good thing. Alright, so that's a nice little kind of honorable mention for the Dark Zone checkpoint vendors. Now in the DZ2 West 34th Street checkpoint, we have a vendor that has a very interesting operator's vest. It's been a while since I've been reporting on a high end, but check out this operator's vest. It comes with reckless, increased damage by 8%, incoming damages by 10. Not the best, but it is a stamina based chest piece. But the thing is, it also has armor. Now the armor that it has is 1195, plus it comes with 10% exotic damage resilience. It also comes with 27% increased kill XP. Now the interesting thing about armor is that when you re-roll armor for the chest piece, the max that I've seen is 1210. So this is not that far off from the armor re-roll ability cap. Now of course, on some rare occasions you may find an armor piece on your chest that might be higher than 1210, but that is very rare. Here you have one that you can buy straight out that is not that far off, plus you have reckless to do a bit more damage, and it has exotic damage resilience. So this is something that you may want to think about. Alright, so in the DZ1 West 31st checkpoint, there's a couple things that you may want to look at. Not so high on the recommendation list, but it is there if you need an M1A. The M1A here comes with 154% headshot damage. It also comes with skilled, which will give you more of your signature skill, your super, faster with headshot kills by 5%. It also comes with balance and unforgiving. Now, this isn't the best roll, but if you are a headshot monster and you like using your super, this could work out for you if you can get this talent to proc. Unforgiving is not too bad if you're finding yourself taking a bit of damage and your health segments are going down as well. Now, of note, the loud vent break is pretty decent. Now this comes with 16% critical hit damage, 5.5 headshot damage, and 2.5 critical hit chance. Now the thing about this is it comes with 42% increased threat, so you will have things looking for you, chasing you down and after you. If that is something you can handle, then this may be a nice little attachment that could work out for you. Alright, so in DZ2, the honorable mention or the recommendation for this week would be the Savage Gloves. Now the reason why this isn't a serious must-buy mention is that it is electronics. If you need electronics, this could work out for you, but if not, still honorable mention at best. Now the thing about it is that it has Savage for the gloves, and it's 7% damage to targets out of cover. It also comes with 1018 assault rifle damage, plus it comes with 9% damage to elites and a 5.5 crit hit chance. Now when it comes to the gloves, the assault rifle I guess max reroll that you can get would be 1075. So this is very, very close to the cap for the assault rifle damage that you can get. So if you need some Savage gloves, this could be a good choice for you if you feel like re-rolling the major stat to get something better than the electronics. Then you are more than welcome to go ahead and do that. But these are some decent gloves and very much so worth an honorable mention. Alright, so let's see what else the DZ has to offer this week. Alright, so now we're in DZ5. DZ3 didn't have any good weapons worth recommending, and DZ4 didn't have any mods that I could see was worth anyone's time. So now we're in DZ5. Now in DZ5, really and truly there's only one thing that seems like it may be worth recommending, and that is the large suppressor. Now this large suppressor is comparable to another large suppressor that I saw today, but I don't exactly remember the numbers. But this one has 17% critical hit damage, 4% optimal range, and 3% critical hit chance with 45% reduced threat. So if you need that critical hit damage and you want some more chance, plus you want to stay off of people's radar, then this would be a good thing to have. Now if you want to look at some of the other things while we're here, you have a angled grip with 11% stability, 4% critical hit chance, and 4.5 optimal range. Not bad. You have an ACOG's 4x scope with 16% accuracy, 2.5 critical hit chance, and 4.5 optimal range. Kinda meh. And the first thing that they had for sale was the heavy magazine spring with 4% critical hit chance, 4.5 reload speed, and a 9.8 rate of fire. That's straight garbage. You might as well pass on that. So now I'm gonna try and see if there's anything in DZ6. We'll see. Okay, in DZ6 there are actually a couple honorable mentions or something that you may want to check out, and the first would be this Predator's Mark vest. Now this has stamina as the major attribute, and it comes with 1207 armor plus 4618 health, and you get 27% increased kill XP. Now if we look at the max armor reroll, the max armor reroll is on a chest 1210. That's 3 points off of the max of what you can re-roll. If you need a Predator's Mark vest, and I think I might pick this up, then this could be something you want to buy. It's not a bad stat roll, and if you want to re-roll health to try to get that even higher, or maybe roll it to something else, then you can, because that armor roll is really, really good. Alright, so the next thing that they have that is worth mentioning would be the Firecrest gloves. Now these gloves are a firearms major attribute, and it comes with 962 in firearms, and it comes with SMG damage of plus 783. It comes with pistol damage, which is kind of the only downside I can see to this, and it comes with 16% critical hit damage. Now for SMG, the major reroll that you can get for those is 806. So not too far off. It could be better. If it was 800, it would really be kind of up there, but it's not that bad and not that far off. The only thing I could see is maybe re-rolling pistol damage, but if you like using your pistol or maybe using it for your build, this might not be too bad. So that is pretty much it for what's going on in the Dark Zone. I hope you guys like this format and like how things have gone in this week's version of Good or Garbage. Alright, so before we go, there's one last thing that I wanted to add that I kind of skipped over during the recording, and that was the special equipment vendor. There were a couple of honorable mentions that I wanted to throw out there for you guys so that you knew if you had those Phoenix credits that are burning a hole in your pocket. Now what's being sold first is the vest. This Firecrest vest has a nice healthy amount of armor. This is 1174. If you need Firecrest, this could help you out. The major attribute is stamina at 971. It also comes with ammo capacity and 4% health on kill. So this could be something that would fit into your build if that's what you need. Now the next thing that they have is the Centuries Call backpack. Now look at that skill power bonus. Oh man, 10,118. Now for a bag, the max skill power that you can get is 10,742. Now of course this is about, you know, it's a little bit off. It's not perfect, but that is a nice piece of skill power, and it rolls in firearms and comes with 52% ammo capacity. So that's something to keep in mind. Now the last thing that's on my list of things that you may want to check out is the reclaimer gloves. Now these reclaimer gloves come with 993 firearms, and they come with 9% damage to elites, 1070 on the shotgun damage, and 5% critical hit chance. Now when we look at shotgun damage for gloves is around 1075. So we're only 5 points off from max reroll shotgun damage. This is something, if you're running reclaimer and you like using shotgun, that you may want to take a look at. And this guy wants to put his ass in the camera. Alright, so that is it for this week's Good or Garbage. I hope you guys like this format. Let me know if this works better for you. I'm trying to cut this down and make it so that you can see the most pertinent stuff and maybe a couple honorable mentions that may work out for your build. I know everyone's build is different, so let's just hope that this is a little bit more fitting for everyone and that this kind of works out. Took a while to record all of this, but I hope you guys like it. And until the next video, I am Khan TDK, Mr. So Real. I'm out.